The Christmas Hotel by Jollylove. Chapter 18. Australia, Day 7. Final day, ladies and gentlemen, Matthew called as he walked into the dining room. Daniela squeaked while Peeps frowned at her. Ara sniggered and leaned back. Why is she so excited? Roberto asked with a frown. She's always excited when the last day arrives, Jack said with a shrug and ducked as she tried to hit him on the head with her serviette. Matthew grinned at them. The final day in Australia will be a surfing course for everyone who was wanted to learn this. So if you're interested, come to the entrance of the house in an hour and we're heading to the training area. Harry finished his breakfast and then walked into the office behind the reception desk. As he predicted, Draco was sitting there, apparently calculating something difficult. Harry watched as he then crossed something out on the map. When he got up, his eyes fell on Harry and he jumped. Holy shit, Harry! How long have you been standing there? He asked while he ran his hands over his hair, clearly trying to smooth it over. Harry chuckled. Only a few seconds. All right. Draco grinned and tilted his head. Not interested in learning how to surf? Well, I am interested, but I wanted to talk to you. Unless you're a bit busy right now. The Slytherin smirked. Darling, I'll never be too busy to talk to you. What's on your mind? Harry shrugged slightly. I'm not sure if I'm reading the signs wrong or if it's just something else, you know. Draco silently raised an eyebrow and seemed to wait for him to continue. Harry sighed. Does it feel? He stopped and shook his head. Okay, so I'm worried that I'm too invested and that suddenly you'll realize that I'm latching on too close and you throw me out. By that time, I'm already working here and... Harry? He stopped and looked at the Slytherin, who had a faint smile on his lips. He had said his name so softly that there really shouldn't be any doubt. Draco stepped closer and placed a hand on his chest. I would be daft to play with you, darling. You mean a lot to me, always have. If it seems that I have not had much time for you, that's only because during Christmas time we have a lot of passing through guests and that, well, it takes a lot of work. I'm sorry if I made you believe I'm not in this 100%. Oh, Harry said slowly. He looked at the floor and then at Draco. That fear was just sitting in my mind, wasn't it? Draco smiled and winked at him. Probably. Do you want to go surfing today? You can also stay here and watch me work and maybe distract me a little. Harry laughed and crossed his arms. And that will be in your favor. Oh, darling, when you're close to me, everything is all right. Then I will stay here and distract you. You do realize that, right? Draco kissed him softly and pulled back with a grin. I wouldn't have offered if I didn't secretively hope that you would choose to stay here, Harry. Harry snorted. Once a Slytherin, always a Slytherin, huh? The Slytherin smirked and winked at him. Oh, yes.